Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sebastian and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things. And we see them. And today we got a crazy show for y'all. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So Shannon Sharpe back at it again, indirectly twerking it up for LeBron James. What am I talking about? So, as you guys know, the Nuggets suffered a very painful loss in overtime. I forgot to the team that they lost to, where Russell Westbrook blew a layup, and then at the very end of the very same play came down and then fouled a three-point shooter, and they ended up losing the game, right? And everybody was calling him the literal GOAT of the game. Now, I didn't follow what happened after the game, but apparently Russ spoke to the media, and he was a bit dismissive, cantankerous. You know how Russ can be with the media, right? There's so many memes of Russ out there, clips of him. So he was being typical Russell Westbrook to the media. So just this afternoon, I was just scrolling through the internet, and I saw a clip from Nightcap where they were reacting to the way Russell Westbrook spoke to the media. And the thumbnail actually says no accountability, and it says uncriticizes Russell Westbrook's avoidance after media loss. Right now, if you know anything about Shannon Sharpe and Russell Westbrook, Shannon Sharpe absolutely destroyed Russell Westbrook for an entire year and a half during his days at FS1, skipping Shannon's Undisputed. And it was just crazy. He did it for an entire year and a half, right? And he was just never a fan of Russell Westbrook. And now, once again, Shannon Sharpe saw another opportunity to go at Russell Westbrook. And boy, he didn't hold back. Take a listen to Shannon Sharpe going off here on Russell Westbrook for not speaking, or for how he spoke to the media. Take a listen to that there.
You've been in the locker room. I've been in the locker room. Yeah. We've had some great wins. We've had some terrible losses. Had they won these games, is he behaving in this manner?
Probably not. Your answers are always different when you're on a high and you've won a game, huh? You know that. Now, most of the time as a player, as a competitor, especially Russell Westbrook, you know how he carried himself. He carried everything on his shoulders. Very passionate, very enthusiastic about the way he plays. You know, when things aren't going well, he wears that on his shoulders. You know that.
Why did they go well? Who missed that layup? Who turned the ball over?
Right.
Now, he didn't go on 3 games without talking to the media. You know that's a part of the obligation. That's in the season. That's a part of the obligation. That's why you make the big bucks. And now, when things go bad, you don't want to talk. But when he was getting those triple doubles, you couldn't beat him to the microphone.
Yes, sir.
You see, Ocho, I tell people this all the time. What you do is your profession. A profession, that's a professional. A pro is how you go about doing your job. They're entirely two different things. And sometimes people confuse the two. You can be a professional without being a pro. And you can be a pro without being a professional. One thing I pride in myself, I hated to lose, Ocho. I did. When I was growing up, I would cry. I would kick things and tear things. And my granny said, I'm going to tear your ass up. Because you're not going to win everything in life. And you're not going to be doing this. I just don't get it, man. That's just...
Hey, I got a question.
So you heard what Shannon Sharpe said. No accountability. You're not accountable, blah, 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 blah. You're a sore loser, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Well, it just so happens earlier today, we did a show reacting to some comments that LeBron made about why he doesn't shake hands and all of that stuff after the game, right? And if you guys know anything about Shannon, you know he's a diehard LeBron James fan. And then I was doing some research on that show, and then I came across a clip of LeBron basically saying why after some losses, he doesn't talk to the media and he doesn't shake hands. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, wait a minute, your favorite player of all time that you call the GOAT is notorious for doing this, has a reputation for doing this. I don't see you pulling out clips talking about no accountability and all of that. But then when Russell Westbrook does it, all of a sudden, this behavior that LeBron does now all of a sudden is irking you. I'm like, no, we got to expose this hypocrisy here. But before we even get into LeBron James essentially saying why he refused to shake his opponent's hands and how he doesn't feel bad about it, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60 plus states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. I'm really looking forward to the game coming up between the Knicks and the Cavaliers in New York on Friday. Here's what I like to do. I turn on all-in pricing so I know exactly what I'm paying for up front. I check Game Time Picks to find out the most valuable deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is, we're going to play what LeBron had to say. Shannon Sharpe's GOAT. I want you guys to listen to LeBron James, and I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to that there.
LeBron James has been widely criticized for walking off the court after Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals without shaking hands with any Orlando players and refusing to speak with the media.
The one thing I would do different, I would definitely, do media. I realize that, you guys' job doesn't begin until ours end. Unless you're a sideline reporter or, you're doing something, during the warm-ups, you guys don't get an opportunity to report what's going on until after the game when we're done. So, doing in the media is something that I would have definitely done. As far as the handshake thing, I think you look at certain sports. You look at tennis. Every time a game is done in tennis, they shake hands. That's what happens. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do that every time. In the game of basketball, it's not like it happens all the time. You go through 82 regular season games. If you don't shake hands with nobody, no one ever mentions it. And it's not like, okay, I have a poor sport or anything like that. It's not common, and the fact that, I didn't do media and I didn't shake someone's hand, that's why I was kind of all blown up. For me, I would never accept losing. And me being frustrated about losing got me to the point where I didn't do the media. But I won't apologize for not shaking nobody's hand. I will not.
So you heard LeBron James there. You even have a clip of LeBron saying he doesn't regret not shaking his opponent's hands. He doesn't even regret it. Why that don't bother you? And if it does bother you, where are these videos of LeBron's no accountability and all of this and all of that and all of the life lessons and all of that? Why is it only with Westbrook all of a sudden you find the energy and the fervor and the passion to do this? Like, I'm lost here. These guys are part of these guys are the part of the people that really helped try to tarnish Russell Westbrook's career. It was him, Skip Bayless, these two, him and Skip. Other people did it too, right? Other people piled on, but especially Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless during that year and a half when he was with the Lakers. Every single day, it was just a compilation of his lowlights. Every single day. Hell, some of these guys still don't like Russell Westbrook, and he's no longer a Laker. Why do you even care about Russell Westbrook? He don't play on the Lakers. Why do you even care about him? My question is, why do you even care about him? He's not even on the Lakers. Why is Westbrook still on your radar? Why is he still on your radar? You don't care about him. He's not even on your team. But these guys were so used to constantly criticizing Russell Westbrook that now it's like second nature to them. They don't even think. They just criticize him. It was crazy. And Shannon played a real part in that. So for him to be talking about he's upset about Russell Westbrook and this and this and this, no accountability, it's like, have you seen your man? Have you seen your man? Is this the first time you know LeBron be walking out on the media? You know that. He walks out on the media. Walks out on them. Like, what are we talking about here? How is one behavior wrong when one person does it, but then the other person does it, and all of a sudden it's an issue? I'm lost here. The thing that's annoying you about Russell Westbrook in terms of what he did is the same thing LeBron, but LeBron has even done work because he said, I don't even regret, in this case, not even shaking opponent's hands. Just say you don't like Russell Westbrook. Just say whatever the guy does irritates you. Just say that. It's better that you say that. Like, for instance, people ask me, somebody messaged me, what about the thing about JJ Redick? You can give him some credit? No, I'm going to give JJ Redick credit. Yes, he did better than I expected him to do. Am I a supporter of JJ Redick? No. No, I'm not. I'm not faking it for nobody. I'm not hiding it for nobody. I said it from the onset. I'm not. The way I feel about JJ Redick and the things that he said about players and generations to the past, I don't feel that way about other coaches because other coaches didn't say that. He did. He did. And if other coaches were saying it like Ty Lue and others, I'll be pissed off at them too. So if something that a person does bothers you, let that thing bother you when everybody does it. Don't pick and choose. Don't pick when it's convenient to be mad about something and when it's not. Like, yo, come on. Like, come on, enough is enough with this. Like, say he don't even play for the Lakers. Why is he even on your radar? Why is he even on your radar? This is what I'm trying to figure out. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. These dudes, man. I don't get it. These are my thoughts. Like, listen to Nick Wright. Westbrook, like, why are you thinking about Westbrook? Just crazy to me, man. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show and I'm out. Peace.